Hello everyone, Spade here, and in this video I'm going to try something a little different from my normal stuff. This will be a part of a new series I call Seed Spading, where I break down the things that myself or other players do throughout the round to help people better understand the small and the large implications of Rainbow Six. Think of it as a form of casting rounds that I can break down, tear apart for the new, old, and even seasoned players alike. Now this is a 1v4 in Stadium. Someone runs in, gets interrogated, all our positions are revealed, and the defenders get extremely aggressive. So in an interrogation, always try to take advantage of that. Don't try to be too aggressive because they know where you're at. You're just gonna get pre-fired. So if they're gonna come to you at the end of the day, they're gonna come to you, and you can use that to your advantage every single time. They're gonna push you. So in this situation, I'm trying to move out. I'm trying not to sit in one spot. They know where I am. I spam the wall here, head level. This is just kind of I don't know, it's a trick to make sure that if there's anyone in the garage and they're sitting around head level, there's a good chance I just ping them and bam, I get a headshot. Reloading! Usually, it's like a calculated luck sort of thing. They already know I'm here anyways, might as well try and get some bullets out while I can. In this situation, Jaeger getting a little too aggressive, and he pays for it and gets a little damage there. He didn't know exactly where I was at the time, and so he pushes out too much. He tries it again too. That I didn't expect, honestly. You could tell I was not ready for that. I get a really lucky wall bang here as he's rotating back in. I know he's got to run out of the garage, right? So he runs through the door. I shoot where the door is, and I happen to get him. Super lucky, but also a little calculated. So now I have him down. I know he's down. I assume, personally, I assume that they're gonna push him and try and possibly get him up, or revive him. So I don't get too greedy with it. I don't want to vault in. I feel like there might be another player there, so I move around to the other side. I use this as an excuse to not drone. If I down that player, there's a very good chance that the other player is rotated to the down player, and so I use that as a quick opportunity to pop in from a different angle, not from the predictable angle, and that just lets me avoid droning. I don't have to drone anything, and it saves me time. And in this situation, they leave the Caveira to die. Now, because of that, you can kind of calculate that they are probably using her to kind of bait. They might push the hallway for me. They might just be scared to push her at all, which is totally understandable as well. Both reasonable logics to assume. So I'm still holding the hallway angle. I really just want to make sure that if they do peek out, that I punish them for it, that sort of thing. And they end up letting me just kind of hang out. They have the one dock player outside, I believe. I'm not sure why he's outside. It's a throw for sure. There's no reason to ever do this in a live match, but he's doing it. So in this clip, you can actually hear the alibi move up on the right. You'll hear that loud footstep right when the clip starts again here, and I'll let you listen. That very loud footstep, I did hear it, but I don't react to it. You can tell I'm just kind of trying to see if I can actually get the pick on this guy. Now, I know the alibi moved up. I heard her move up, and there's probably one very likely angle that she's going to be on. She's going to be on that corner wall there. So, like, I peek it very well with the idea that she's going to be there, and I pre-fire it a little bit. She is, even for me, it was unexpected. She was prone on the ground. I just, small crosshair adjustment, managed to get it anyways. She wasn't ready for me to be ready for her, and that's something that you can always take advantage of. Always try to make sure that you use those opportunities, because I knew she was there. And you can see that's another thing to not, like, don't always focus on one fight. Make sure you're using your time wisely. Now in this situation, you might ask, why am I going to throw a flashbang? I see the wall in there is reinforced. That's probably not really anything of purpose, but essentially I'm just making sure that if there's anyone holding a door angle here, that they have to move off. They can't stay there. And it ends up getting burned by an ADS anyways. I probably should have heard that. I was moving a little fast. That's on me though. I hear something in this hallway here.
He's in the side.
You can tell I'm trying to kind of listen a little bit. I assume he's in the side room. I'm peeking it wide here. That's just to make sure that, like, if someone's holding an angle on the door from in the room, they have to hit a much smaller target. Now he's not in the room, so I assumed that he's gonna be one other spot in this hallway, and that's at the very. So I hit him with a pre-fire here, end up messing him up a little bit, and I fall back because I'm a fast operator, right? I have a feeling he's not gonna pick that fight anymore, but he is gonna sit up. I managed to get him crossing back. He's not ready for me. In this situation, my diffuser's outside. Kind of sucks, but I got plenty of time. I have 40 seconds, and I kind of need to force the last player to move towards me. I assume he's off site, or he's rotating back to site now, and I'm just using that as an opportunity to run and grab diffuser. Play it a little safe, but I need to run back. He could have picked me right here in this small little time period, because I was just kind of recklessly running back. Now, and you might ask, Spade, why are you shooting an ash charge at a doorway? It really doesn't have any purpose. Well, what I'm trying to do here is I have 15 seconds. I'm trying to get a plan off, and the best way to do it, I would say, is to like make sure that I can only get pushed in one direction. If I ash charge that doorway, it's going to scare him to the other doorway. That was the thought process. Got ADS anyways, didn't really matter. So here I run in, I'm trying to put the diffuser down, and then he's a fat boy. I hear him coming. I know he's coming. I get ready for him, and that allows me to kill him as he rushes in. On experience, he probably could have just baited me to get off the plant and then just not ever peeked ever. But he did peek. So take that, use that. Realistically, that's the way you win rounds, is by playing mind games and head games with your opponents. And this is just one of those scenarios. I want to thank you guys for watching. Let me know if you like it. This is a verse for me. I'm really trying to kind of, spread my knowledge. I have played so many hours of this game, and I've learned so much. And there's no reason that I shouldn't be helping others out with it. So I figured, you know what? Let me try and explain some of the things that I do in this game that people might not always understand. Alright guys, that's it for me. Spade out.